This is a short disclaimer for the beginning of my video, and also, I was mid-live when I made this discovery. I made a joke that what if the whole video was out of focus, it wouldn't matter as long as y'all listen to what I'm saying. And to be honest, I could care less if this whole video is out of focus. As long as you can hear the words I'm saying, we're going to be doing just fine. And the whole video was out of focus. So just bear with me. I love you all. As long as the autofocus is working, whoop, like it should, then I should be fine here. I don't like that right there. Do not like that right there. We're going to clip it on here, and I think that will be better. But, anyways, this is pretty much day 2 of changing my routine, my discipline, my consistency every single day until I get to where I want to be at in life. And especially focusing on me so that I can grow to be better for not only myself, but for my business, for my family, and for everyone around me, and to possibly my future wife, however that may be. But this is my little black notebook that I've started carrying around with me everywhere so that I can write down ideas and things that come into mind when I want to film these videos. And if I'm sniffling a lot, I'm sorry. I ran 2 laps and walked 2 laps at my local park after I worked out. So I'm going to pick one of these topics to write about, and as I get them done by making videos about them, I'm going to put a star beside them. But, well, first thing I'm going to do, because I also wrote this down in my book, and even went back to the beginning and put it as the heading, is I'm going to start each video with a small prayer. So if you don't mind, even though it's a video, bow your head and pray with me shortly before I get into it. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to come to you and thank you for your blessings, Lord. I want to thank you for all that you do, and I want to thank you for the amount of growth that you're allowing me to have in this season of life that I'm in. I want to thank you for instilling this drive in me that I can't quite explain, but I've only grown up to know through watching my dad and watching you work on him. I want to thank you for always providing for me and for allowing me to provide for others around me and continuously building me up and growing me into the person that you want me to be, even though that I've stepped off the path quite a few times. Lord, I just want to ask that you reach whoever's on the other side of the screen and allow them to know that they also have a purpose and they also have this drive if they would lean into you and search for their God-given purpose. Not only that, but by looking in your word every day, there's information that we can gain that will forever change us and build us into the character of a Christian or a godly person. I just want to ask that you be with me for the rest of this video and hope that my words come across clear and that my purpose comes across also, and that they will understand that this is from you and that there is no other way around it, and there's no other way for true peace, true purpose, and lack of being lost in the world than through you. In your name I ask, amen. To be honest, I couldn't even begin to tell you. The past month itself has been a fight. But the one that is coming across is the idea, blah, 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 blah. The one that I want to speak on today is that everyone is too worried about everything else to worry about you. And I'm starting to realize that more and more, because nobody really cares what you do, what you say. Now, some people do overthink it, I will say that, but at the end of the day, if you think about all the crap you got going on, imagine all the stuff that everybody else also has going on. So, at the end of the day, they're worrying about what they haven't done, what they don't know, what they didn't do. And while you're also doing the same thing, it's easier said than done that you have to shift your mindset into a more positive thinking, into, I don't know how else to explain it other than you just kind of have to do it. Not only for your well-being, but for the people around you. Because nobody really wants to be around somebody that's sour or sad or toxic or is fighting battles of their own. And that sounds really harsh, but it's true. Because I know that when I'm in a hole, I'm not doing so good, I wouldn't want to be around me. But thank you to the Lord above for always providing for me and for giving me the absolute best family, the best friends, and the best community around me that I can't even begin to explain. I moved back to my hometown about 3 or 4 months ago, and I want to describe it as the best, worst decision of my life, because I need my community and I need my people around me and I love them. It's also kind of hard to grow here because you do know everybody and everybody talks, everybody has their own opinion and everybody has stuff going on. But like I said earlier, nobody cares. Now, am I in the middle of the park at 9 in the morning and there's like one other guy here? Yeah. And if he walked up, would I get a little self-conscious? Probably. Does he really care what I'm doing? No, because he's here running and getting better and not even probably remotely caring what I'm doing. Because while he's running, he's probably got his own problems that he's thinking about. But that can also bring me to another point. Your brain and your thinking and your thoughts and your anxiety are the product or are the cause of your suffering, your sadness, your problems. And it's easy to say, just stop thinking. But it's really not that easy if you've tried to do it. Now, I have been reading a book that's called Don't Believe Everything You Think. And I like how when it refers to allowing thoughts to come in from a higher power, it kind of covers across the board on whatever you believe. Now, me personally, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I believe that He has the divine knowledge that we need, not only through His Word, but through prayer and testing of His Spirit. But it even reaches out to people who are not Christian, who believe in other gods or other higher powers or just the universe or the Big Bang or whatever. It talks about that. And so, I truly believe that there is a higher divine power, however you define it. But me personally, what God's done in my life is inexplainable. And when I reach out to Him, He's always answered, even if it's not the answer I personally wanted. And God knows what He's doing. You don't have to question it. It's going to get really hard sometimes. And sometimes it feels like you're floating on a cloud. And in my personal experiences, I live alone. I have my dog, but I live alone. So I could spend all day with friends, all day with family, and my mind's not worried about nothing, really. It does, but it doesn't. It's a lot more suppressed. But when I get home and I'm alone with my own thoughts, I'm learning to turn my own house into a sanctuary and somewhere where I feel, welcomed and safe and somewhere I can grow. There's a lot of clutter in there because when I moved in, there was a lot of stuff left, but I'm clearing that out and trying to make it to a place where I come home, and that is where the world stops, is at the door. Not only that, but my house is a house of prayer. It's a house of the Word. It's a house of knowledge. It's a house of business. There's so much that can define my house. But this is going to sound corny, but my people, my family, all those are home. And I truly have the best support system. I'm making this video right now while waiting on, I've already ate breakfast. I got up at 6, ate something, went to the gym, did all that, come to the park, did some running. Now I'm filming this video. But then I'm about to go sit with my friend while he eats because he wants to go eat, but he doesn't want to go alone. And I'm already in town anyway, so why not? But nobody really cares. Nobody cares. And if they do care, they're reflecting on their own like problems inside. Because we have our own problems. And then when they have their problems and they try to point out yours, they're just projecting that onto you. And if you're comfortable in yourself and you know who you are as a person and where your heart's at and who you lean on, it don't matter. It really don't matter. And I'm probably about to end this video, but I want to be a positive impact. God truly blessed me with a personality and the ability to carry positivity. That hiding away and not doing this and doing all those stuff is just hurting not only me, but people around me that I know are inspired by my drive. And nobody could be inspired. Nobody really cares. But I have friends and stuff that, and even people that I've barely met, barely known, not even known for long. I love people. And I think, everybody deserves to be listened to. Everybody deserves to be heard. And that may be gibberish or it may not mean nothing. And at the end of the day, nobody cares. But sometimes I just care too much. And so this is really out of my comfort zone, but it's right in where I need to be. It pushes me to a different level. And now I'm probably just rambling on. But it's like 30 degrees out here. It's cold. I'm about to go sit in a warm restaurant and eat with my friend. But God bless you all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I appreciate everybody that supports me. And I love this life. There's plenty of reasons not to, but if you focus on those, you're never going to be happy. And to be honest, I could care less if this whole video is out of focus. As long as you can hear the words I'm saying, we're going to be doing just fine. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz, because I'd like to do this full time. And if you don't care what I'm saying, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares. But, love, peace, and chicken grease. And I will see you all later. Also, my phone's been open this whole time, so people probably think I'm active. But, nobody cares.